Today, we delve into how classical conditioning can enhance ESL teaching. This powerful method can make learning more engaging and effective. Imagine enhancing vocabulary and grammar with just simple sounds, paving the way for a deeper understanding and retention of language concepts. By associating words and rules with auditory cues, students can improve their recall and application skills. The simplicity of this technique belies its potential to transform the learning experience, making it both enjoyable and educational. First, let's delve into the fascinating topic of sound-based vocabulary conditioning. This innovative method involves the intentional pairing of specific sounds with designated word categories to create a more robust mental connection. By associating particular sounds with certain words, we can significantly enhance both memory retention and recall abilities. This technique not only aids in faster learning, but also helps in creating a deeper understanding of the language. For example, when teaching words like river, lake, and ocean, you can enhance the learning experience by incorporating sounds of flowing water. This creates a multisensory connection where the auditory experience complements the vocabulary being taught. The gentle sound of a river, the soft lapping of waves on a lake, or the powerful roar of an ocean can provide students with a vivid and immersive learning opportunity. This approach not only makes the learning process more enjoyable, but also significantly boosts retention and understanding. Why does this work? It taps into classical conditioning by linking sounds to words, creating strong associations that aid memory retention. By consistently pairing a specific sound with a particular word or phrase, the brain starts to connect these elements, making it easier to recall the information later. This method effectively strengthens the cognitive pathways, enhancing the learning process and ensuring that the information stays with the learner for a longer period of time. The repeated exposure to these sound-word pairings helps to solidify the connection in the mind, making it a powerful tool for education and personal development. Moving to creating a positive learning environment, we focus on pairing sensory cues with emotional responses to reduce students' anxiety. By incorporating various sensory elements, such as calming music, soothing colors, and pleasant scents, we aim to create a welcoming and comforting atmosphere. This approach helps in easing students' nerves and makes them feel more at ease, allowing them to engage more openly with the learning material and interact positively with peers and instructors. Over time, these sensory cues become associated with a sense of calm and readiness to learn, further enhancing their educational experience. Now, listen carefully. Implement subtle snaps for correct answers, signaling success. For each correct response, the sound of a gentle snap resonates, offering a moment of triumph and encouragement to the individual. Meanwhile, for incorrect responses, a gentle hand rub conveys support and reassurance, ensuring the person feels comforted and motivated to try again. This nurturing gesture aims to soften the blow of an error, providing a sense of understanding and patience, allowing room for growth and learning. Such cues, when delivered consistently and thoughtfully, followed by praise or compassionate guidance, help to foster a nurturing and supportive environment. This kind of mistake-friendly atmosphere is crucial for effective learning and personal growth, encouraging individuals to explore new ideas and concepts without fear of judgment or reprimand. The result? Students associate snaps with success and hand rubs with a forgiving environment, which significantly boosts their confidence. This newfound confidence not only encourages risk-taking, but also fosters a sense of belonging and community among peers. As students become more comfortable with making mistakes, they learn to view them as opportunities for growth and development. These techniques aren't just theories, they're practical tools that are highly adaptable and versatile, designed to fit seamlessly into a wide range of educational settings. They are suitable for different age groups, from young children to adults, and cater to diverse learning styles. Whether it's a visual learner who benefits from diagrams and illustrations, or an auditory learner who excels through listening and speaking activities, these techniques can be tailored to meet individual needs. Within ESL programs, they provide a comprehensive approach to language acquisition, ensuring that every learner can grasp the nuances of the language effectively and confidently. Now, Let's take a moment to thoroughly consider and explore how we can effectively tailor these classical conditioning strategies to suit specific lesson plans. Start by carefully identifying a target skill or challenge that you want to address and focus on. Think about how these strategies can be adapted to fit the unique needs of your students and the objectives of your educational goals. For vocabulary enhancement, you might focus on sets like foods, emotions, or common household items. Incorporate a variety of adjectives and verbs to enrich the learning experience. Choose a sensory cue, such as a short melody or a gentle chime, that you'll consistently use during lessons to signal transitions or to capture attention. Planning is crucial. Take the time to carefully decide how you'll introduce the cue, considering various methods and scenarios where it can be most effective. Ensure you use it consistently to reinforce the association, especially in initial lessons when students are most impressionable and eager to learn. By doing so, you establish a strong foundation that will aid in future learning endeavors. Let's brainstorm together. Imagine you're in a classroom setting, teaching young children fruit vocabulary. Start by introducing the word apple with enthusiasm and a bright chime, helping to reinforce the sound and word association for the kids. Talk about the apple's color, taste, and even how it grows on trees. Next, move on to banana, using the chime again. Describe its long, curved shape, vibrant yellow color, and sweet taste. Finally, introduce orange with the same chime, discussing its round shape, juicy segments, and its refreshing citrus aroma. Encourage the children to repeat the words and sounds, making the learning process interactive and enjoyable. During the lesson, whenever a word related to fruit is mentioned, use the chime to highlight it. This will create an auditory cue that helps in retaining the fruit vocabulary. To reinforce the learning experience, engage the students in an interactive game where they have to guess the fruit name using the chime as a clue. This activity not only makes the session fun and engaging, but also aids in better memory retention of the fruit names. Next, consider grammar in depth. It is crucial to focus on using distinct sounds to effectively mark grammatical structures, such as employing a rising tone for questions. This technique is beneficial in helping students internalize the patterns of the language more thoroughly. By consistently applying these auditory cues, students are more likely to grasp the nuances of grammar, which can significantly enhance their speaking and comprehension skills. Furthermore, integrating varied exercises that reinforce these auditory signals can solidify their understanding and application of grammatical rules in real-life conversations. Every time a question form like do, does is used, make sure to play the chime sound. This auditory cue serves to reinforce correct usage of the question form through the mechanism of classical conditioning. By hearing the chime, the brain starts associating the correct question form with a positive reinforcement. Over time, this association strengthens and the correct usage becomes more natural and automatic. This method is effective and engaging, providing a gentle reminder that aids in learning and retention. For pronunciation practice, subtle physical cues like tapping your shoulder can effectively signal pronunciation errors, gently guiding students' attention towards areas needing improvement without causing disruption. This technique encourages a more intuitive learning process where students can self-correct, enhancing their language skills over time. Such tactile cues, when thoughtfully applied by a skilled educator, coupled with consistent and positive reinforcement strategies, offer a gentle yet effective method of guiding students towards the desired learning outcomes. This approach provides a non-intrusive way of not only correcting, but also encouraging students, helping them build confidence and motivation in their educational journey. In managing classroom routines, sensory cues can create smooth transitions. A melody might signal quiet work, while a chime could indicate group activities. Additionally, incorporating visual cues, such as colored lights or hand signals, can enhance understanding and engagement among students. These sensory cues, when used consistently, help in establishing a predictable environment that fosters a sense of security and focus. For instance, a gentle of the hand might indicate the beginning of a quiet reading session, while AA could signal the end of an activity, encouraging students to wrap up their tasks. This method not only aids in seamless transitions, but also supports diverse learning styles, allowing every student to respond in a way that suits them best. Furthermore, integrating simple auditory and visual signals ensures that students remain attentive and aware of expectations throughout the school day. As a result, the classroom becomes a more harmonious and efficient learning space, where students feel more in control and teachers experience less disruption. Playing a specific melody when starting independent work can quickly help students associate the sound with the need for concentration. By consistently using the same tune at the beginning of each work session, students begin to develop a mental cue that signals it's time to focus and engage fully with their tasks. This auditory signal becomes a familiar prompt that gently nudges them into a productive state of mind, freeing them from distractions and enhancing their ability to concentrate on the work at hand. Remember, subtlety and consistency are key. The cues should be clear, like a gentle whisper that guides the viewer's attention without overwhelming them. These signals should be used consistently, always echoing the same intentions, whether it's to indicate a moment of realization, a shift in emotion, or a change in behavior. They should illuminate the path for the audience, making the story more vivid and engaging, yet never distracting from the core narrative. Initially, explain to students the purpose and importance of these cues, particularly when you are introducing them for error correction or transitions. Help them understand how these cues can enhance their learning experience by providing a structured approach to communication and interaction. Emphasize that these cues are tools designed to facilitate smoother classroom dynamics and make learning more engaging and effective. By using these cues consistently, students can become more aware of their own progress and areas that need improvement, fostering a supportive learning environment where everyone feels encouraged to participate actively. Combining these classical conditioning techniques with other teaching methods, like visual aids, can significantly maximize their effectiveness. By incorporating a variety of tools and strategies, educators are able to create a more engaging and interactive learning experience that caters to different learning styles. This holistic approach not only enhances the students' ability to grasp complex language concepts, but also keeps them motivated and eager to participate. In doing so, teachers can cultivate a dynamic and responsive ESL learning environment that adapts to the needs of each student. I hope you have found this presentation both insightful and beneficial, and I wish you more success in achieving your teaching and language learning goals, paving the way for a brighter academic future.